Welcome back. Kenya Airways celebrated its 40th anniversary in January, promising to make a comeback and live up to its motto as the pride of Africa. Africa 54's Esther Githui-Ewart has that story.
Kenya Airways, also known as KQ, ranks as Africa's fourth largest airline, but its fortunes have dwindled over the last couple of years, raising concerns over its ability to remain afloat. The airline reported massive losses during the 2014-2015 financial year, amounting to $25 million. Kenyan politicians blamed the national carrier, which is partly owned by the government, of mismanagement. But financial experts say the airline's losses arose from travel warnings issued by Western nations as a result of terrorist attacks from Al-Shabaab, leading to falling tourism, as well as reduced travel to West Africa during the Ebola epidemic and competition from other airlines using the same routes. During celebrations to mark its 40th year, the air carrier's CEO, Ngunze, acknowledged the airline has had some trouble.
It has not always been a cruise flight. There has been turbulence along the way, but we have always managed to fly through. That turbulence strengthens our resolve, not only to improve our safety culture, but to also innovate our approach to business.
Kenya's tourism peaked between 2002 and 2011, shining a spotlight on the East African carrier as one that would bring Africa's aviation industry into the global limelight. But competition from other airlines like Ethiopian Airlines, which has been in operation since 1945, has cast a shadow over that spotlight. Mr. Ngunze, however, believes that shadow is fading away and the carrier's fortunes are trending upward.
The last 4 decades have seen KQ connect Africa to the world and the world to Africa, not only transporting people and goods, but also laying the foundation for the modern civilization through commerce.
Ethiopian Airlines is the most competitive Africa-based airline, with direct flights to and from the US, as well as 9 routes to Asia and other destinations across Africa. But with its main focus on Africa, Kenya Airways is now negotiating direct flights to and from the US, and so far it commands 4 routes to Asia and parts of the Middle East, and it hopes to expand its reach to meet the rising needs of the air traveler.
The aviation space in Africa is growing, and we are poised to take advantage of this. It will demand our passion, commitment, and expertise to remain competitive and dynamic as an airline, and one to reckon with in years to come.
Kenya relies heavily on the tourism industry as a foreign currency earner. The Kenya Tourist Board is aggressively marketing the country as a world-class tourist destination, using its diverse culture, social media, as well as renowned Kenyan athletes to raise the profile of what it calls a magical Kenya. And Kenya Airways hopes to tap into these efforts to reclaim what it says is its rightful title as the pride of Africa. Esther Githui-Ewart, VOA News, Washington.